There's Keith Fyhr right there from Centipede Tool.
We got the name right.
It's only been 10 seconds. So give me a minute, 2 minutes, and I'll forget it. Okay, so show us this Centipede Tool for the people on Facebook Live.
All right, so this is the 2 foot by 2 foot Centipede Support 4S. And it, okay, now I'm holding it with 3 fingers.
Yep.
And it weighs about 8 pounds, and setting it up is as simple as dropping it open. That 8-pound frame will support 1,500 pounds. In fact, you'd have a hard time putting 1,500 pounds on this thing. You put a bench top over it, and overhang is fine. It doesn't have to be a 2 foot by 2 foot actual tabletop on there. You put the base on there. You can put power tools on there, whatever you need. So we think the 2x2 is going to be kind of a perfect single power tool stand.
Right.
And I want to show you guys on Facebook one last thing is it's super durable, super sturdy. The crossbars are all spring steel, and it's virtually indestructible. So, if it can handle that kind of stress, then dropping boards on it, dropping tools on it, throwing it in the back of your truck, anything like that, it's always going to spring back to action.
Right. And I'll say it again. And I'm not joking. It's in my truck. It's the first tool out of the truck all the time. And I use mine constantly. So I've got a pair of sawhorses sitting in the truck. I haven't used them since I picked up one of these things.
That's great to hear.
And when I pull it out, too, homeowners, they go, wow, that's pretty cool. Because I pull it out, set it up right next to the truck, pull out my tools. I got my instant workbench, off and running. And what I like about it is I'm not constantly bending over, picking up something out of my drill case or something like that. So I have the drill cases and all that stuff sitting up.
A lot of the flooring guys thank us for helping their knees. I just got a happy knees post on Instagram yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. So here's what I was doing with it Wednesday.
Okay.
I had to shave down some doors. The doors were too big, didn't fit the openings. So I was propping it up on edge so that I could plane down the hinge side.
Okay.
And there was no way to hold that up and hold it. So here's what I'd like is a hook that you could put on the bottom so you could set the door down into it and then clamp it to the sides.
Okay.
I don't know if that's something we could do.
We do. One of the things that we've been looking at and talking about is some sort of a side loader, especially for the larger units. If you're working solo and putting a 4 foot by 8 foot board down on large unit, you have to throw it on there, which is okay. It works, but some sort of a side loader. So that would have that side pocket that you're talking about. We would just have to add functionality to it to be able to clamp things in that position. Right.
Or even if just like it would slide down in there, because what I do then is I would set the door on edge and lean it up against there. But it was moving around, and whereas if it was part of the Centipede, table thing, then that would hold it all together.
Can you show this tool to us? Because people who
Facebook
are watching this, don't show me.
Why?
Show the tool. Show the tool. People want to see the tool.
I am showing the tool.
That's very funny. Go.
Oh, well, it is.
Go.
That's one way to try not to get out of the studio in one piece.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we're getting a better camera angle. Is
go
it?
ahead.
That's much better.
There we go.
So we're going to start from the top. This 8-pound unit is the 2 foot by 4 foot, and it is it's 2 feet by 2 feet, and it is 2 feet by 2 feet center to center. So when it's opened, you can put a 2 foot by 2 foot board on there, and throw your saw on there, throw whatever tools you're working on for the day on there. Or you use the included X cups, and you can just put 2x4s right across there.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't bring any 2x4s, but if you drop one in there, or a pair of 2x4s in there, because there's 4 X cups with every kit, then you have
that's
a
how I
traditional
use mine
sawhorse.
That's how I use mine most of the time. If I've got to rip down material or whatever, I always throw those X's on there, a couple of 2x, and I know I can safely rip everything and not hit the top of the sawhorse and so on. I mean, it's...
Well, that is one point worth bringing up, too, is you're absolutely right. That is one way to... A lot of folks... It's a subsurface under your bench top so that you don't have to worry about what's under it.
Maybe if those make those things right there taller, that you could set the door into it.
We do have an updated version of this coming that will allow the 2x4 to be set in either position, but he's right. A door would be pretty tall if it were set up on top.
Yeah, or a way to clamp the door, because I tried putting those clamps in there, but it didn't seem to Maybe I could clamp the doors to the side of it.
Let me leave you some.
Ron wants to head up R&D.
Yes.
Yeah, right. Let me leave you some non-slips. A lot of folks that are doing doors, they just throw the door right on top of the non-slips, but it still doesn't help you with the vertical hold position.
Yeah. Yeah, Robbie?
Yes.
Turn off your volume on your...
Oh, I'm sorry. And what you need to do is just continue to show the... Not me.
Yes, I'm showing the tool.
Show the centipede.
I'm showing the tool right there.
Stop it. Show the centipede, please.
So one thing to go to what Rich was just saying too is these P-tops, and the P-tops are what we call the point on top of each individual strut. It's thick enough. If you do just cut on top of this and you cut through the P-top, it's replaceable with a standard 3/4 inch.
Yeah, but it stays on there just fine. I can prove.
Oh yeah, it stays on there fine even after cuts, absolutely. But if you do go through it too many times, then it's replaceable.
Right. I haven't cut any of those ears off yet, though.
No, I've seen one fella go all the way through it and actually cut off the tip of the P-top.
Well, that's because they didn't set the blade depth before they cut their material.
Yeah, but still, look how thick
And what's
that
the
is.
rule on setting blade depth?
The
4
thick-
teeth.
As deep as
Always
possible.
have 4 teeth.
As deep
No.
as possible.
No.
Tips of 4 teeth through.
All right, hey, we've got... what are we going to give away today?
So what I have to give away, what I brought is one of these Centipede Support 4S units, and this comes with a full round of accessories. It's got non-slips in there, it's got hooks in there, it's got the X-cups and the quick clamps. And then we also have a 4 by 4 foot unit, which has a simpler...
Can I just put that one in my truck?
If you win,
No,
yes.
you're excluded. Didn't you read the rules?
Okay, so you've got a 2x2 and a 4x4?
Yes.
To give away today?
Yes.
What do you want to do, Robbie?
I have a sneeze.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing over
That's helpful.
there? Yes. All right, so let's do this. Let's do the 5th collar,
Fifth collar?
and the 10th collar.
There you go.
Trixie will love that. The 5th collar and
Trixie.
the 10th collar. And
847
go ahead.
475 847 475 1590.
There you go. Give us a call. It'd be the 5th collar, and then you get to choose whether you want the 4x4 or the 2x2. And then whoever...
Well, the fifth
The
collar
first
will.
collar gets
fifth,
that.
the
Yeah,
fifth collar. The 5th collar gets to decide what size they want, and then the 10th collar gets the leftovers. How's
Yes,
that?
absolutely.
That's such a nice way to put it.
And which isn't really leftovers.
Well, both units are wonderful units. They have a lot of different applications. The small one we think is going to be a great single power tool stand. Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of guys, especially planers, you know, if you got a cord of wood, you got a joint. Well, maybe not a cord, but if you got a bunch of wood, you got a joint. You know, your planer's not one of those things you have on a rolling bench. So you throw this out, send all the wood through, and when you're done, you put the planer away, you put the centipede in the corner, and so they both have plenty of utility.
Right.
For
Well,
sure.
and setting up your chop box, and because if you do small project stuff and you're in and out of a house, you're not setting up for days on end. That's what it's good about, because you can set that up and you can rotate your tools on and off of it. You're bing, bang, boom, and you're in.
I know if I was a wallpaper contractor, I'd own every single one of them.
Yes.
Because to be able to throw that out, set up my bench to start doing wallpaper, and not have to lug all that stuff in.
And wallpaper is coming back, too.
We
do, yeah.
We are on Facebook Live, correct?
Yes, you are.
Okay,
Yes.
because someone is having trouble finding it.
Yeah. Go to Mighty House
Home
Radio
Improvement,
Show.
Mighty House Home Improvement Show.
Yes.
And it
I was
should
looking
be
for a
there.
radio show last night. It comes up on the Home Improvement Show.
Let's say that. What's that, Ben?
We have a first winner.
First winner.
Yeah, okay. Well, there you go.
Keep calling.
Keep calling.
Congratulations.
One down, one to go. 847-475-1590. 847-475-1590. We've got one centipede left to give away. Keep rocking and rolling.
And keep showing the centipede.
You
You
want
know, people don't... Stop! People don't want to see me. They don't want to see
They don't want to
Keith.
see me on TV.
I want to see Rich.
Okay, and for more information, we go into a break here. Ben, did I hear the music?
1 minute.
No.
Oh, we got a minute left. Okay, real quick, let's give us your information again then, Keith.
So we're at centipedetool.com, and if you have any questions about how this thing will operate on your job site or your backyard or wherever you may need it, go to our Instagram, instagram.com/centipede tool. We're at centipede tool there. And again, the reason I point that out is it's entirely reposts from real world contractors and homeowners working on this product in and around their home or job site. So don't take my word for it.
Oh, no.
Take the word of the professionals that are using it.
Yes, exactly. Very cool. All right, we're going to take a quick break here. Again, Centipede Tool,
CentipedeTool.com
for more information. And I appreciate your time today, coming in and showing us off and giving a couple away.
Oh, I
Very
really
nice.
appreciate it.
And
Thank
again-
you, guys.
Thanks, Keith.
Thank
Pick
you.
them up at all the big box stores, too. Show the people working there how they work.
Yeah, somebody's got to.
Yeah. All right, we'll be back right after this. You're listening to
Mighty